So what I need to also make sure of is I've got a route into here as and when I need it. So this is going to be long. This is going to be up to here. Is something here actually producing oxygen? Is atomically lightweight breathable gas. Well, I've clicked on coal. I haven't clicked on oxygen. Coal is a combustible fossil fuel. Properties: flammable, coal, solid, consumable ore. Igneous rock. No. So nothing here is actually producing chlorine. There's just chlorine stuck here. I'm going to make a single... I'm going to kind of angle this a little bit, I think. So let's deconstruct this one. Cancel. We will dig... I'm going to try and... Oh, I don't know. What's the best way to angle this? I want to try and avoid this if I can. So, let's try and think about the way this is angled, shall we? You should really stop running when that's fully charged. And that really shouldn't discharge at all. Oh no, this is powering that light as well, isn't it? So that is literally powering one light on that circuit. So they should visit that hamster wheel maybe once a year. There you go, that's now fully charged. Yeah, so it is literally just that light that's draining power at the moment. So that's the liquid sequence also sorted. Oh, okay, so these grow regardless of if there's water actually flowing through the pipes at the time. That's handy to know. I'm guessing just the water going through it will speed up the process. So we're still looking germ-free at the moment? Yeah, we're germ-free over here. The water over here is still full of germs. So I have to be just careful of this slime here. So maybe the best way is, I don't know. I have to be careful because if I break into where the germs are, they're going to just multiply and spread like they were down here. So can I... It does actually let me dig there, even though it's an... Oh, right, okay, so it's a different colour. So what is actually diggable here? There we go. So those two tiles aren't diggable. But water's always going to try and find its lowest possible level, which is here. But I have to be careful with the amount of germs that are being produced. So if I try and dig it in this kind of... I suppose what I shouldn't be doing is not the dig, but the tile option. So if I try and angle this as best I can like this... maybe not that one. And then follow this along. So produce a tile here, tile here, tile here, tile here. And then follow that up with digging. So dig, 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 dig. Dig all of this along here. So actually, let's not build these initially. Let's just tell them to dig along here. And we'll cancel this. And tell them to dig along here. Cancel here. And just dig here. So there we go. We've got a nice little kind of diagonal that we can feed into. It also means that I don't have to build a ladder all the way up here as well. We need to build in a couple of tiles here, just so it's enclosed in. Now, worst comes to worst, it's going to break through into here, and in turn that will break through down into here. I have to be a little bit careful because this is full of slime. What do I know about slime lung? So slime lung contracted via air inhalation. So they only get it when they're breathing in these areas. So as long as they're not breathing in these areas, it's fine. So food must be via food ingestion. Okay, so yeah. Why are you complaining about the food? Stop complaining. So stress is down to 16%. That's nice. It's a little bit more under control. Food poisoning is sorted. So once I get the water up here, I am good. Dig, dig, dig. I'm not going to tell them to dig that for now. I'm going to pick up the speed because I don't see why not. Access to algae over here if I need it. I am pretty happy to pick up a new duplicate for now. So if another good one does come up, I'm happy with the amount of stuff that's going on. We've got a good amount of oxygen. We've got a decent amount of food going. I'm pretty happy with the way things are running. So we can afford to have a new duplicate if we want. We've got outstanding tasks, so it's obvious that we do need an extra pair of hands. So yeah, I'm just going to happily carry on. That I can't do anything about at the moment. I can only put pinch of peppers in there. So having access up here, so all this water is actually going to drain out. So eventually I'll be able to actually come up into here. And I'll be able to get into this security door. To make my way into this room, which is going to be interesting. I am genuinely interested to see what this room is like once I'm inside. It'll give me my access to my first pinch of pepper plant. So I'll be able to start growing things for spices. And I've got a couple of extra lockers up here, which is pretty cool. Hopefully there'll be some new clothes inside. Guys are just happily working away. That's what I like. I love how oxygen's even breaking through into here now. That's brilliant. It's just the oxygen slowly filtering down into here. The oxygen, the oxygen is so... The CO2, sorry, the hydrogen's catching up here, but the oxygen is so heavy compared to the hydrogen that it's actually sinking down into this room as well, which is a nice little touch. So even though this is chucking out CO2 as well, this is barely having to function. Yeah, so really, once my power generation, once I've got the full load of electrolyzers up here, I can actually probably even get away with getting rid of those 2 hamster wheels. So I free up having 2 duplicates working. It's going to be pretty handy. They're slowly digging up here, which is nice. We've got some extra algae from here, which is also nice. We can even dig into here to get even more if we want to. We'll leave that for now. If they decide to do it, they can. But we're not dependent on algae anymore, which is nice. The oxygen, the algae deoxidizers are nice, but they're not required. We have oxygen being chucked out by here. The pressure's being increased because of the amount of gas that's being thrown out of this room. So the actual pressure in this room is probably well, it's not actually relatively low because of the electrolyzers. I am just I cannot express how happy I am with the way things are running at the moment, which only means that things aren't going to be running this nicely before long, knowing my luck. But at least for the time being, things are running nicely. Everyone's just happily plodding along. So bleachstone is another one that I'd like to get to at some point. It does emit chlorine gas. That's the only problem. So I have to be careful where I store it. But it is used to get rid of the bugs that everyone has contracted. So everyone at the moment is infected with slime lung. Ooh, doubly so, apparently. I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, slime lung is up here as well. Interesting. Oh, and it's multiplying. No, it's not. It's actually going down. There's no sources of it in my base, which is interesting. I'm actually going to possibly airlock this because something over here is producing slime lung. So let's produce a airlock. Yoink. We will deconstruct that and deconstruct that. Produce a manual airlock. Why can't... Oh, there we go. And we'll put another tile in here, and we'll put a ladder in across here. So that's just separated that off. So if anything is producing slime lung up here, at least that will keep it isolated up there. Let's dig there. Let's have a look at our new duplicate. Let's see if we've got anything decent. We have Max, the level 5 professional artist. Yeah. Decor expectation -5, I like. Tinkering, it's loud sleeper. No, okay. Binge eater, loud sleeper. I'm good. Thank you. Let's see if we get anything decent on the next round. We can afford to wait. There's no reason to rush. We're not desperate for anyone right now. Yeah, something up here is producing slime lung. I have no idea what's even producing it. Lethal if untreated. Duplicates experience shortness of breath and productive coughing. Select an infected object for more details. But there's nothing up here. It's duplicating, it's multiplying. But I've got no source of it up here. Interesting. Dirt. 0 surface germs. Sandstone. 0 surface germs. Copper. 0 surface germs. Coal. 0 surface germs. I have no idea. Something's producing it. I have no idea what. We'll leave that alone for the time being. Right. How are we doing up here, chaps? Everyone's just still doing their daily routine of picking up water, getting rid of water, producing food. We're up to 57,000 calories now, which is nice. The fridge is almost there. We've got a second fridge down here, even though we're pretty much not even using it yet. So, it's looking good. No germs. Yeah, it's going nice. Digging away at rock. I think this tank will do for now. I can go up further if I need. But once this ladder's in place, I'll do one more tile here. That'll give me enough access that if I want to break into here, I can. At the moment, the dirt is holding off the water here. It may eventually break through, but for now, it's all good. We're just about to come into this new slime lung area, but we'll see how that goes. Let's deconstruct this. We'll put in an airlock here. And we will put in a airlock here as well. So that, because slime lung is by air, the manual air, the airlocks should hopefully keep out any possible contamination of slime lung. At least that's the plan. Another night. Fortunately, by the looks of it, the sort of general volume of the amount of water over here, it says 1,000, and I think it says 1,000 everywhere that you pretty much go. Yeah. The volume of water over here looks like it's pretty much staying the same. So the amount of water that's being added from here, purified, I say, treated, and then put back into the system, it doesn't seem to be going down too much. You kind of have to do it visually. So the amount of water in here, as I say, it was originally at this point here. So you can see that it's quite obviously gone down quite substantially. But the water up here is where I need to go to next. Ah, we have something producing not very nice gases up here. Really? Just build a ladder there. Okay, we are almost done here. We can cancel the unreachable ones, there's no point. So we're getting access to slime lung up here at the moment. So the quicker we get this done, the better. Billy goes all the way to the top and then realises that she needs the toilet and then goes all the way back down again. I like that. Building lacks resources. Okay, it was lacking resources, but it's alright now. So, shall we break through? I want to break free. Oh, we're getting polluted oxygen up here. I'm not too bothered about polluted oxygen, because once we've broken through up here, the guys will never really go back into this room. Except for coming up through here. So really, I could actually just build a ladder here, and I could break through here, because once the oxygen, or once the gases are in here, they're going to get trapped in here anyway. I can always use this route, once the gases are out of here, to come in through the back if I want to. That's a good idea. Oh, we've broken through. We have water. Water is breaking through. Complaining it's too hot? Really? Whoa, the temperature is high up here. Wow. I'm guessing the geyser is really chucking out that heat. Okay, as the water is breaking through, I am actually going to now lock this. And I'm going to lock this as well. So, although it's only dripping at the moment, it will eventually fill up. So the water you can see is being pumped through, which is brilliant. There's no germs in that water, is there? Nope, that is perfect. That is brilliant. The water is being pumped through and is coming out here. Fantastic. That's what I wanted. What I might quickly do is build a couple of tiles here. And just dig out into here a little bit further, just so it gives me a nice bigger area to let the water come through. So I'm going to dig along here, and dig down here. So even though that's just like an artificially created overspill tank, I know this is perfect. Look at the water filling up in here. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. So the water is now filling up in here. The water is pumping through. It's pumping through with my hydroponics. Oh, this is brilliant. I'm loving it. Thimble reeds. And we'll put another millwood seed here.